My name is Shota. I'm a single 36 years old. Many of my friends from school have families now. Marriage. Work is going well for me, but I'm longing for family life and a warm home. I've been thinking that it's time for me to get married too. I lightheartedly signed myself up for a dating app that specialized in finding people who want to get married. Shota, 36 years old. I live alone in Tokyo. I work as a systems engineer. My annual income is 10 million yen. My hobbies include researching and watching movies. My type of woman is relaxed and has a cute smile. Is this how it's supposed to be? I tried to be as honest as I could in my registration. The next day... Whoa! That's a lot of women! Many women were trying to contact me through the dating app. I contacted a few and arranged to meet them.
An annual income of 10 million yen is amazing!
It's a lot of money, but I have to work hard for it. Another woman who only cares about my annual income?
Do you live in a high-rise apartment in Tokyo?
I work so hard when I'm at home, all I do is sleep. I'm sick of this! All these women looked very high maintenance. They only seemed to be after my money. Wasn't there a woman out there who was interested in my inner self? Then, I decided to register myself to another dating app. I'll change my annual income to 5 million yen. I'm 36 years old and live alone in Tokyo. I work as a systems engineer. Annual income is 5 million yen. My hobbies include researching and watching movies. My type of woman is relaxed and has a cute smile. I was a bit more cautious this time. I intentionally registered with false information.
My name is Sana. I'm 33 years old and still single. All my friends are mothers now, so I have no one to hang out with on my days off. My parents are worried that I will never get married, so I've decided to sign up for a dating app. Sana, 33 years old. I work as a department store saleswoman. My annual income is 2.8 million yen. My hobbies include eating out, watching movies, and cooking. My ideal man is sincere, kind, and loves children. 2.8 million yen a year at this age is... They won't find out, will they? Okay, 4.5 million yen. I was looking forward to seeing what kind of men would approach me. A few days later... Well, all the guys who want to make contact have a smaller income than me and want me to keep working after we get married. If I have a kid, I'll have to keep working to support us, right? Maybe I should forget about getting married. The reason I was worried about money was that I had a lot of friends who were struggling to balance work and childcare. They told me that they could not survive on love alone.
One day, my dating app matched me with a woman. She's cute. Would you like to have dinner with me sometime? We spoke a few times through the app's messenger function, and I decided I wanted to meet her. I used my researching skills to find the right place to meet. On the day we were supposed to meet...
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. She looked like my ideal girl. Cute, smiling, and relaxed. Her gentle atmosphere made me feel calm.
This is a popular restaurant. It's usually very difficult to get a reservation here. I've been looking forward to coming.
I guess I just got lucky. I could have a happy future with this girl. It was just a hunch, but her constant smiling made me feel it was true. I'll be in touch with you again soon.
Yes. He won't ask me out again. I was disappointed because I'd had such a nice time.
On the other hand, she seemed really happy to have dinner with me. The restaurant was great too. I was elated to finally have met a nice woman. That same night, I sent her a message. Thank you for today. Would you like to go out for dinner with me again? I'll research and find us another good restaurant for next time.
Thank you for today too. I'm so happy. Of course I will. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Oh my gosh!
We continued exchanging messages frequently until we eventually met up for dinner again.
I thought you weren't interested in me on our first date, so I was very happy when you asked me out again. You played it cool and told me you would call me again soon, but I thought you were just being polite.
What? Did you? I was just nervous because I had never met you before. I felt very comfortable with her. It was easy to have a casual conversation.
It's so nice of you to take me out to a fancy restaurant every time we meet. Are you sure it's okay, though?
I'm actually quite happy about it too. I can't really come to a restaurant like this by myself, and I've been single for a long time, so it's fun to have someone to come with. Today, it's my reward for a hard day's work. And I'm not working tomorrow, so let's eat a lot.
Then I'll eat with no reservations.
Never once did she ask me where I work, how much I earn, or about my family. She was a very genuine person, which made it easier for me to be myself. And so, I like you, Sana. Please go out with me.
I love you. Please take care of me.
6 months had passed since we met, but there was still one problem in my happy life. You've gained weight recently. Are you happy being fat? Well, kind of. I had been aware of my belly getting bigger recently. People kept pointing out to me how round I had become. I was probably getting fatter because Sana and I were eating so much good food. Lately, people around me have been telling me that I've gained weight. I'm thinking of going on a diet.
My work uniform has become a bit too tight for me too. I was also thinking about going on a diet.
We both decided to go on a diet, albeit separately. How's the diet going?
I don't know if I look any different, but I've lost 2 kilos.
Wow, I've lost 1 kilo. I had to work a lot of overtime, so I didn't have to put in much effort to lose weight.
What? Well, let's keep going at this together.
It was much more encouraging than doing it alone. I used to cook for myself whenever I could find the time. Sana was also a good cook, so when she came to stay over at my house, we could enjoy cooking together.
You're a good cook, Shota. That's surprising.
When I was a college student, I used to cook for myself to save money. I learned to cook a lot of things. Today, I'm going to make a nice, healthy broth. I thought it would be nice to cook something together. A year later, I noticed that Sana's hand felt thinner when we held hands. Oh, your hands are getting thinner. Aren't you going to have to get a smaller ring?
What?
I could feel her steps begin to lighten. I came home the next day to find Sana already there. She was reading a bridal magazine.
I like this ring. I like this chapel. Hey, Shota, what kind of place do you like? Hey, are you listening?
What? She seemed to have interpreted my words from the other day to be a marriage proposal.
What? I thought you proposed to me. I've already told my mom. What? What should I do?
I've had my heart set on you from the moment we met, Sana. Although I felt like I was under a bit of pressure, I was happy to say that I was going to marry Sana. Of course, we went to buy her the perfect ring for her thin fingers. That ring looks good on you.
Thank you. I'm going to try my best to look good in my dress.
The wedding was held at the restaurant where we had our first date. Soon after we got married, Sana became pregnant. Her morning sickness got so bad that she had to resign from her job.
I wonder if it was such a good idea for me to quit. I'll try my best to save money so that the 3 of us can live a happy life together.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I decided to leave the running of the house to Sana.
No way! 10 million yen? I thought your annual income was 5 million yen.
I forgot to tell you. When I was registering myself to the dating app, I wasn't honest about how much my income was.
Why?
To meet someone like you, Sana.
What? I don't get it. But actually, I was so vain that I lied on mine too. I said I earned more than I actually did. I know it's a little late to tell you, but I'm sorry.
It's okay. And so, I sat in front of a delicious home-cooked meal with my smiling, happy wife. We were the type of people who worked out together every day.
Good morning, Yankee.
Morning! Wow, you're radiant today!
Huh? What's radiant?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. It's Karen. She's too dazzling. I wish I could just say that, but I can't. It's been 2 months since I started high school. I, Genki Kamiya, am a freshman, and I can't help but look forward to going to school. That's because my seatmate is Karen Ikeda, the girl I've had a crush on since middle school. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Indeed.
Did you watch the 9 o'clock drama last night?
Yes, I did. It was quite heart-throbbing.
It was heart-throbbing, huh? Does Karen have someone who makes her heart throb? I really want to know, but if it turns out it's not me, I'll be heartbroken. So I don't ask.
Didn't you watch the drama, Genki?
Actually, I wanted to, but I was busy reviewing and previewing for the next periodic test. I don't want to lose to Karen no matter what.
Huh? I was the top scorer in the last periodic test. And you... were you second?
You'd count faster from the bottom up.
Is that so?
I just wanted to make a joke. You can laugh, you know.
You're funny. Genki is really funny.
You don't have to laugh that much. I really do want to compete academically with Karen, you know.
Sorry. Hey, do you remember we were in the same class in the first year of middle school, Genki?
Of course I remember.
So you remember. This is the first time we've had so much conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Back then, I was so shy around girls that I barely talked to Karen. I feel like I've wasted my life.
So, when you said you feel like you've wasted your life, did you mean because of girls, or because of me?
I mean, with all girls.
I see.
I mean, specifically with Karen.
Really?
Yes, really. Ever since I've been talking more with Karen, I've been having this thought that maybe she has feelings for me too. I sense it in bits and pieces of her words. But maybe I'm just interpreting her actions and words in a way that suits me. But right now, things between me and Karen are going so well.
What's the matter? Lost in thought?
Oh, nothing. Hey, could you help me with a math problem I didn't understand?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Ever since Karen, with her angelic, gentle smile, became my seatmate, my feelings for her have been accelerating at a breakneck pace.
Which problem?
This one right here.
For this one, you use this formula in the textbook. So you see.
She's so close. Karen is right here beside me. How wonderful it would be if we were dating. But I am...
Hey, could you understand with my explanation?
Yeah. Shoot, I wasn't listening at all. In the future, I aim to confess to Karen. But for now, I plan to use our time sitting next to each other to showcase who I am. A few days later in the morning. Safe! I made it just in time!
Good morning. That was a close call, wasn't it?
I overslept. What's the first class again?
Oh, something fell. What? A pregnancy test?
A pregnancy test? Why is it in my backpack?
Genki, why are you carrying this kind of thing? So, you're saying you already have a girlfriend that you're intimately involved with?
No, that's not it! This is... I don't really understand either.
What? You don't understand? Does a pregnancy test just walk itself into your backpack? Do you think you're a magician? That's disrespectful to your girlfriend!
Why are you suddenly so angry? I don't have a girlfriend!
What? So you're saying you did that with someone who's not even your girlfriend? Genki, you're such a libertine! I can't believe it. It makes me lose faith in humanity. I wanted to have your baby.
What do you mean? We're not dating, right? Karen left the classroom. I tried to chase after Karen, but I lost sight of her on the way and had to return to the classroom. Karen did not come back. Where could she have gone? Maybe the infirmary? We were getting along so well. I absolutely don't want to be hated over something like this. I have to clear up the misunderstanding fast. But who put that pregnancy test in my backpack? Who could it be? Damn it!
Genki, we're in the middle of class!
In the end, I found out that Karen had left early due to feeling unwell. I couldn't concentrate at all during the day's lessons. thinking only about Karen and who put the pregnancy test in my backpack. The last time I opened my backpack was just past midnight yesterday. I was struggling with my math homework and it got late. I haven't opened it since then, which means from past midnight till school, I didn't open it. And this morning, I was running late and rushing, so it's hard to think a classmate pulled a prank. That leaves only one person who could have done it. Sis!
Hold on. At least knock first.
It was you, wasn't it? You put the pregnancy test in my backpack!
Did I get caught?
It's not about getting caught! I'm in a once-in-a-lifetime crisis here! Give me back my life! Oh.
So, what's the matter, little brother? You have a face like a fish on the brink of death.
My sister Akane Kamiya is 6 years older than me. She has a cheerful personality, but she's way too nosy, which is a big problem. It's usually annoying, but sometimes she gives useful advice, so I told her everything.
I see. So that happened. So, how do you feel when you found the test in your backpack?
How did I feel? Well, I was surprised and panicked. I even felt fear. Why would something that has nothing to do with me be in my backpack?
I see. And then? What did you plan to do about it?
I was trying to take out my textbook when the pregnancy test suddenly fell out right in front of the girl sitting next to me. I couldn't even hide it. Even though I said it wasn't mine, I think she misunderstood and now probably hates me. How are you going to make it up to me, sis? Even as a prank, this is going too far.
Thanks, it was helpful.
Huh? What do you mean?
Actually, my graduation thesis is about psychological insights into behavioral patterns caused by unexpected events. It's a research for a respectable thesis.
Can I punch her just once? What have you done? I'll put a curse on you!
Sorry, I'll go buy your favorite ice cream.
How old do you think I am?
I said I'm sorry! Wait, is that girl who sits next to you the one you like? Bingo, huh? So, my little brother has finally reached the age where he falls in love. That makes me feel even worse. I'll help you to make it up to her, to make sure you and that girl can be together.
It's too late now!
But you know, this could be a chance to bring you two closer together.
I think she totally hates me now, and just when things were going well with the girl I had a crush on. Wait, after she saw the pregnancy test, she cried, "I wanted to have your baby," right?
There's still a chance. She must like you. Otherwise, why would she react so much to a boy she doesn't care about having a pregnancy test? She would probably just think, ew, why? As your big sister, I'll go apologize to her.
But I don't know where she lives, and we didn't exchange contact info, and I'm completely at a loss. Plus, she left school early today. What if she doesn't come to school tomorrow?
The girl was seriously shocked. She probably thought you were taken by another girl. That's why we should clear up the misunderstanding quickly.
But to clear up that misunderstanding, I have to confess that I don't have a girlfriend and that I like Karen. I'm not sure I can do that well. I'm only filled with anxiety.
If it's too hard, I'll wait for her at the school gate after school and apologize.
The next day, Karen arrived in the classroom before I did. Good morning. About yesterday, I was also surprised and,
Could you not speak to me so casually?
Huh? Are you feeling better now? Karen, I wanted to explain about yesterday, but I can't do it in the classroom. So after school today, I'll be waiting on the rooftop. I'll be waiting, okay?
You're so annoying! Talking to you is unpleasant. Just seeing you is an eyesore. I don't want to talk to a stupid guy who's fooling around enough to carry around a pregnancy test.
No way! But I'll be waiting on the rooftop. Now my heart is completely broken. I might not be able to recover. After school that day, in the end, Karen didn't come to the rooftop.
I really should go apologize tomorrow.
But I think it might backfire right now. She's so stubborn and won't listen.
If that's the case, we have to be stubborn too. You have to say that you want to explain, so you'll be waiting on the rooftop every day, and actually wait there. Also, make sure to show concern for her well-being. compliment her, and generally show that you care.
The next morning. Good morning. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school again today. Oh, you've tied your hair up today. It suits you. It suddenly started raining.
Umbrella.
Did you forget your umbrella? I have a folding one you can borrow. I have another one, so feel free to use it.
No, I don't need it.
But you'll catch a cold if you get wet.
Then, thank you.
In the end, Karen did not come to the rooftop after school that day. I decided it couldn't be helped since it was raining heavily. Where's Mom today?
She said she would be late from work, so I made dinner today. So, were you able to reconcile?
I feel like her attitude softened a bit, but it's still awkward.
I see.
But I will wait until she listens to me. That's all I can do. The next morning, I told Karen the same thing, that I'd be waiting for her on the rooftop after school.
Yes, understood.
You'll come?
Yes.
And then, after school... Karen!
I'm sorry!
It's okay, let's calm down for now. Suddenly, I was wrapped in her sweet and elegant smell. I was trying to keep my cool, but inside I was very flustered. To start from the conclusion, the pregnancy test was planted by my sister, who's a college student. Her thesis theme is psychological insights into behavioral patterns caused by unexpected events, and she experimented on me with an unexpected situation. She said she was sorry, and also said she would apologize to you in person.
Your sister?
And also, I really don't have a girlfriend. I've never had one. I have a crush, though. I've liked someone since middle school. At first, it was just admiration, but now I can clearly say that I like her. Ever since we became high school students and sat next to each other. The person I like is you, Karen. Since we've been sitting next to each other, I've been really happy to go to school every day. That's why I kept talking to you about trivial things.
I'm sorry. I thought you were dating another girl, and when I found out you were in a serious relationship, I was devastated. Back in the first year of junior high, I had a crush on you because you were kind and funny, but I couldn't even start a conversation with you. When we became high school students and ended up in the same class, and even sitting next to each other, I was able to talk to you. And then I realized, yes, I really like these kind and fun aspects of you, and I started to like you more and more.
So, we...
I'm so relieved.
You said something like, I wanted to have your baby. What was that about?
That was when my emotions were running high. I wanted to say that I wanted to be your girlfriend, but I misspoke and said something so bold. But that's how I feel, so it's not entirely wrong.
Is that so?
Were you surprised? I surprised myself by saying it, but one day that day will come, right? If we're dating.
Well, that's true. But having a baby is impossible right now.
Oh, Genki, you're so naughty.
That's my line. I was surprised by Karen, who had an inner side that was completely different from her appearance. But I was happy to become mutually in love.
Hey you, do you have a girlfriend?
What? After school, in an empty classroom, Shiori Sakai, the vice president of the student council, suddenly asked me a question. She was a very talented girl with beautiful straight black hair that fit her image perfectly. Lots of the boys in school were secretly after her. Isn't this the first time you've ever spoken to me? I can't believe someone like you would be concerned about whether or not I'm dating someone. Why are you asking?
I was just curious, so I asked.
Are you asking me out?
Something like that.
Oh.
I always see you with Mika Hirota, who's younger than us. Do you like her?
No, it's not like that. She's my childhood friend. She's like a younger sister to me.
So you're not dating her?
No, it's not like that at all. My name is Yu Takada, and I'm a junior in high school. People around me say I'm a quiet guy, but I just have a very boring personality. Whoa. She asked me out.
Sorry this is all so sudden. You can think about it and let me know later on.
She walked out of the classroom quickly, as if running away.
What you doing? Let's go home.
Oh! That's my childhood friend, Mika Hirota. She was also my next-door neighbor. Mika was 1 year younger than me and went to the same high school. She lived alone with her mother and we'd grown very close, like a brother and sister.
That girl just now was Shiori, the student council vice president, wasn't it? What did she want?
Yeah, she asked me about you, like whether we were dating or not.
So what did you tell her?
I said we're not dating.
What else?
Nothing! That's it!
That's a lie! She asked you out!
You overheard?
Why did you hide it from me? Are you planning to go out with her and not tell me? You don't like her, do you? What you thinking about? Hey!
Calm down. I don't have to tell you everything that happens to me just because we're childhood friends. I have my own life.
What do you mean, your life? You're acting so cool. Just because she asked you out, you've got all snot-nosed and flustered. Boo! You idiot! You're bald!
I'm not bald yet. Whenever Mika was angry, she'd cry a lot and annoy everyone around her. She had been that way since she was a little kid. The only thing I could try to do was get her in a good mood and apologize, even if it wasn't my fault. Now, I regret that it wasn't a good idea. Go ahead and cry by yourself. I'm not babysitting you anymore. If you keep acting like this, you'll never grow up. I went home by myself, leaving Mika there. To be honest, it was heartbreaking, but I had to do it so she could learn to stand on her own. I feel really guilty about something.
What you gonna do today? I want to read my new manga, but I also want to continue yesterday's game.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me? I'll be over as soon as I change my clothes. We'll carry on playing yesterday's game. I'm gonna win today.
Okay. Mika's trademark was her fluffy brown hair and her fair complexion. She looked like an angel when she was little. She was so cute when she was little. From morning till night, I was with her till her mom came home from work. I never thought that even at my age, I'd be so attached to her. Neither of us has changed much, have we? Hey, Mika, you don't have any close friends at school, do you?
No. All the girls talk about is who's cool, which idol they like, fashion, and things like that. It's so boring.
But isn't it lonely not having friends at school? Wouldn't every day be more fun if you had friends? Well, I don't have anyone that I can call a friend either, so I guess I'm a bad example.
No, that's not true! I have you! Everything's more fun with you. I'm not lonely when you're around.
But you're getting to an age now, don't you care about fashion? You always dress the same, don't you?
What? Where did that come from? Why can't I just be myself?
I'm worried about you because you're very unique. I thought you might enjoy the latest fashion. I think you'd look good in it. I remembered how I had calmed down the sulking Mika that time. That night, I kept thinking about how I could help her stand on her own. The next morning, well after Mika had left.
You! Wake up! You! Curse my tears.
Whoa! Hey, what you doing? I'm soaking wet!
I'm sorry. I was sad yesterday and I overdid it a little. Forgive me. I'm here to pick you up.
It's only 6:30 a.m. It's too early for you to pick me up.
I was tired of crying last night, so I went to bed early, which meant that I woke up early. Why don't you hurry up and get ready? Take a shower while you're at it. It'll wake you up.
I was relieved to see Mika was back to normal.
You know,
What?
let's hold hands. We haven't done it in so long.
What? Whoa, you idiot! Stop it!
Why can't we hold hands? We used to walk to school holding hands all the time.
That was when we were little. We're in high school now and not even dating. It's not right. What if someone sees us?
We can hold hands because it's very early morning and there'll be no one around.
Don't start annoying me so early in the morning. After school, Mika came over to my house to play games. Won't you get in trouble if you don't go home soon?
Let me at least go to the bathroom before I go. But I don't really want to go home today.
Did you have a fight with your parents?
That's not what I meant.
Did something bad happen? Huh?
Let's take a bath together. We haven't done that in so long.
What? No, I can't!
I'll wash your back.
Stop it! Somebody help me!
Why? We used to bathe together every day. Why can't we now?
Huh? She's wearing a cute dress today instead of her usual bear t-shirt. How unusual. That doesn't matter. I have to deal with her now. We took baths together when we were little, but it's not right for high school students to bathe together. You've been acting weird all morning. What's wrong with you?
I want to show you everything I have.
What? This can't carry on. She's forgetting that she's a girl and I'm a boy. There's something I've gotta tell you.
What is it?
I decided to go out with Shiori, the student council vice president.
What? Why?
Why? I was genuinely happy to know that she liked me. I was just thinking that I wanted a girlfriend, so there's no reason for me to refuse her offer, is there?
You don't like her, do you? You've never said that you do before. I don't want you to go out with someone you don't like. Absolutely not.
It's not up to you to decide, is it? There isn't a guy in school who wouldn't fall in love with Shiori if she told him she liked them. I fell in love with her after she asked me out.
How is that possible? Do you even know what kind of person she is?
What do you mean? Do you know anything about her?
She doesn't have a good reputation. Do you really think she likes you? What kind of things do you think she likes about you? I can't figure out why she asked you out.
Mika, you can't say bad things about her based on speculation. She's the vice president of the student council, remember? She's not the average person. Besides, you're just my childhood friend. It's none of your business.
You're right. You must be right.
Why are you crying?
You said it the other day, didn't you? That you don't need to tell me things that happened to you just because I'm your childhood friend. You have your own life. Actually, the student council president asked me out.
What? The student council president? That handsome, smart, athletic, popular guy?
That's right. He's way too good for me, right? I'm not sure if I want to go out with him or not.
Why are you crying when someone like that asked you out?
I'm leaving now.
The student council president. It's true that I don't see her that way, but I knew that she'd be popular among boys because of her fluffy brown hair and round eyes. But the student council president might be disillusioned if he sees Mika's sloppy appearance. I'm sure she'll end up heartbroken and come crying to me. What's that about? Why am I so worried about her? I just am, I guess. Mika stopped bothering me after that. I guess she felt bad about saying mean things about Shiori. I formally accepted Shiori's offer and we started walking home together after school. But I, who had never been good at talking, had a hard time finding something to talk about with her day after day. What should I do? What should I talk about? Mika always handled the conversation topics between us. I never thought it'd be so awkward walking home with another girl. What did I used to talk about with Mika? She was always either laughing or mad at me.
Hey, what have you been thinking about for so long?
Oh, sorry, it's nothing.
You've been thinking about someone else, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
Why do you keep apologizing to me? Well, I'm gonna get out of here. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. I'm tired. Is this what love is like at first? I wonder what Mika's doing right now. Maybe she's on a date with the student council president? It'd been a few weeks since I'd seen Mika. Okay, school's finally over for today. It's my birthday. Maybe Shiori has a present for me. Huh? Shiori's not here. She usually waits for me in the classroom and we walk home together, but is she doing student council work? I should go to their office. As I passed the student council office, I heard something being said inside. It was Shiori's voice and the student council president's.
It's you that I really like.
What?
I know that you like Mika Hirota, but you aren't going out with her, are you?
Mika, you turned him down? But you're dating you, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I was just pretending to be in a relationship. It was totally spur of the moment.
That's a terrible thing to do.
I thought that if Mika and you ended up going out, you'd give up and start thinking of me. So I went to you to confirm whether he was dating Mika or not. But it turned out like this in the end. So it's all just a misunderstanding. What? You, what's wrong?
Don't play games with me. You're playing with people's feelings. I don't want to see you ever again, you rotten egg. I didn't like you from the start. I was fooled by your looks, blinded by your beauty. I spilled my heart's feelings and walked out of the student council office. I got my heart broken on my birthday. Mika said that Shiori had a bad reputation. She knew all along. This is what she was warning me of. I should apologize to her. I looked all over the school for Mika, but no matter where I looked, I couldn't find her. I asked her classmates, but they said she'd been absent from school. I'd just broken up with Shiori, but strangely enough, I was only thinking about Mika. Huh? Is that Mika? Wasn't she absent from school? Isn't she sick? Do you want to come inside? Mika, I haven't seen you in so long. Your mood seems to have changed. Have you lost weight? Your hair is so nice and straight. You're wearing a dress instead of sweats. You're like a different girl. I heard you missed school today. Are you okay?
I just didn't feel like I had any energy. Listen, I don't want to interfere with anything that you and Shiori are doing, but there's something I want to tell you.
About that. I'm sorry. You were right. Shiori was deceiving me. I'm sorry things played out so horribly. I've broken up with Shiori.
What? You, look at me. I realized for the first time how much it spoiled my chance with you, and that I couldn't even be happy spending time with you anymore. Without you, I couldn't do anything. I took it for granted that you'd always be next to me, and that was enough to make me happy every day. Then, after Shiori came along, I realized that that wasn't the case. I was so scared that you'd leave me.
Mika. My heart ached as I heard Mika explain her feelings to me.
I tried straightening my hair to look like Shiori, but I don't think I could ever be that graceful.
I've never told you this before, but I like your fluffy hair. You can just be yourself. Besides, since I broke up with Shiori, you don't have to worry about her anymore.
I see. By the way, today's your birthday, isn't it?
That's right.
Here's your cake. It took me a lot of practice, but I made it for you. What'd you think? Go ahead, try it.
Did you make this cake? I'm so happy. My chest suddenly became hot, and I was overcome with an emotion that I'd never felt before.
Whoa!
I realized you're the only one who makes my life happy every day. That's why I hope you'll be by my side forever.
Are you trying to ask me out?
What the heck? You're ruining the mood.
If you ask me out, I won't ever leave your side.
Together, we ate the cake she made. 2 months later, our relationship had changed a little. Mika, why don't we go watch a movie tomorrow? It's nice to spend Sunday outside of the house sometimes, isn't it?
I can't go on Sunday. I recently made plans with a new friend who plays games and has a good sense of fashion. We arranged to go clothes shopping. I've been seeing you a lot lately, so let's go some other time.
I see. It's nice that you've made a friend. Have fun.
Hey, in this game, the loser is gonna have to do a punishment.
What's the point of a punishment game if it's so obvious that I'm gonna win?
I'm sure I'm gonna win this time.
Okay. What do you want the punishment to be?
Well, the loser has to kiss the winner.
What? that means we'll just end up kissing either way, right? Our relationship had become a whole lot sweeter.
What? It costs that much to rent an apartment? My name is Kento Imai. I was a temporary worker at a factory, but I was fired because I wasn't good at my job. When my parents urged me to become independent because they were annoyed with me for not being able to keep a job, I knew I was in trouble. I don't have any money. The only things I can sell are my oil paintings. They're all great pieces of art, but what can I do? I love oil painting, and my dream was to make a living off it. It was a bit of a far-fetched goal though, so I had to go work as a temp instead. I decided to try my luck and brought some of my oil paintings to an antique store.
Are you bringing me an oil painting painted by an amateur?
Please, can you try and sell it? Without the money I'd make from the sale, I'll be homeless.
I know you want me to sell them, but no one will buy them from me.
Wait!
Yes?
I'm sorry. You can really paint.
I'm just an amateur.
That's a wonderful painting.
She was a very good-looking woman. Her skin and eyes were translucent and beautiful. For some reason, though, she was crying, and it bothered me. I thought that if I had someone as beautiful as her paint as a subject, I'd be able to paint a beautiful picture.
My name is Rira Sakurayashiki. You mentioned that you had nowhere to go, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in becoming my personal live-in painter. I'd like for you to paint my portrait.
What? I'm so happy she praised my painting. Even my parents have never complimented my work. She's even offered me a dream proposal. I had just met this woman, but I took her up on her offer. To be honest, I didn't have any money, so I had no other choice. A few days later...
This is the studio.
It's a beautiful studio.
This is a portrait that my late husband painted of me.
It's... wonderful.
My husband was very successful in the art industry and used his money to build this mansion. He very much enjoyed painting and would paint me every year. He said he wanted to document how I aged over the years in his paintings. But my husband passed away very young. Your painting style is just like my husband's was, and I want you to inherit his project.
I'm nervous at the thought of being entrusted with such a heavy responsibility.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Ah, Kaho, Irie. How long have you been standing there? Let me introduce you both. Sure.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. You're younger than I thought you'd be. Say hello, both of you. My name is Kaho. I'm a butler at the Sakurashiki Mansion.
I am Irie, your maid. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kento Imai. Nice to meet you too.
Actually, ma'am, we haven't had enough manpower to finish all the cooking and cleaning lately. Is there any way that Kento would be able to help us with our work? He could help when he's not painting. Sure, that's fine, as long as Kento agrees. What do you think? Would you like to occasionally work with us as a housekeeper?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I wouldn't feel comfortable being hired just to paint.
Good. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Me too.
Yeah! As I was leaving the studio, I noticed a painting with a white cloth over it. I could see woman's clothes just underneath the cloth, and I wondered if it was another portrait of her. But I felt like I wasn't supposed to look at it, so I decided to leave it alone. My life at the Sakurayashiki Mansion began, but I didn't start painting right away. One day, when I brought tea to the mistress at Irie's request...
Why did you touch my pendant without my permission? I apologize. I thought it had been left out on the table, so I figured it'd be best to put it back in your jewelry chest. I don't want you touching it without my permission. This pendant is something I wear all the time. You know how important it is to me, don't you? I'm sorry.
I saw Kaho apologizing profusely and felt like I was looking back at myself when I used to work as a temp in the factory. I had a flashback of myself getting angry with a coworker, and I couldn't stop myself from jumping in to help her. Ma'am, it's my fault. I told Kaho that the pendant had been left out and that she'd better put it away.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. It wasn't my place to say anything. I'll be more careful next time.
That's okay. I want to apologize to both of you for losing my temper.
The mistress took the pendant and left.
Kento, thanks for covering for me. I'm sorry if I got you in trouble.
Don't worry about me. I can't believe she got so mad at you. She always seems so kind. It must be a very precious pendant.
Yeah, to be honest, it's quite rare to find it left out like that. I thought I was doing something good by putting it away.
It's not your fault.
We can be friends, can't we?
Yeah, of course.
You're very kind. Thank you.
The day came when I was supposed to paint the mistress's portrait. I wonder if I'm capable of painting someone so beautiful. I've been practicing, but I'm still worried.
Are you gonna start painting today? I've seen your paintings before. You're very talented. You have a very unique style.
Thanks for the encouragement. It's nice that people have been praising my painting since I moved here, but I'm still nervous about painting as a profession. I've been a bit of a failure so far. I used to be so bad at my old job that my bosses took notice, so I'm always worried that I'll fail again.
You're not a failure. That job just wasn't right for you. When you find the right job, I'll bet you'll be great at it. Come on, you can do it.
Okay. It's the only way I have to make a living now, so I'll do my best.
If you need any more encouragement, come talk to me again and I'll cheer you up.
Okay, thanks. A while later, the mistress came into the studio.
I'm ready.
You're gonna wear those clothes? It looks like you're mourning.
Yes, I want you to portray and preserve my feelings for my late husband. So I'd like to be painted like this, please.
Okay. What a waste. She'd be better suited in brighter colors. I think her late husband would be worried to see her like this. I put aside my negative thoughts and painted her as best as I could. What? Is she crying? Ma'am? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I just can't stop thinking about my late husband. Is it too hard to paint me like this?
Do you want to take a break?
Sure.
The mistress left the studio. 30 minutes later...
Kento, the mistress said you should stop painting for the day.
I see. It surprised me when she suddenly started crying because she remembered her late husband. I feel like I might lose my job if things keep going the way they're going.
You'll still have your job as a housekeeper, so it's fine. I've got work to do, so I'd better get going.
Ah! Kaho, your notebook. What? Is that a picture of a man?
So sorry. Thanks.
Is that a picture of your boyfriend?
No, it's not. It's just someone that I used to like, but he didn't like me.
Why do you say that? You used to like him as if you don't anymore.
He's no longer with us. He died very young.
Huh?
Besides, he was married. My love wasn't reciprocated. I had to put a lid on my feelings for him. Irie was the only other person that knew.
Perhaps she's talking about the mistress's husband.
I liked him, but it was complicated.
Complicated? At this point, I was regretting going to live in the mansion a little bit. A few days later...
Mistress, calm down! The master is gone! That man isn't the master, he's Kento!
What do you mean? What? Is that my picture on the pendant?
Kento! What?
Then, Irie and I were summoned to the studio to see the mistress. It's the painting that was hidden behind that white cloth!
I'm sure you must have guessed by now, Kenta. But you look exactly like my late husband. That's why I cried when I first met you. Then when I found out you could paint, I felt like I had to invite you to live at my mansion. Kaho and Irie must have been surprised to see someone who looked so much like him, but they didn't say anything about it out of concern for my feelings. I also told all the other workers at the mansion to not mention it to you. I'm sorry. I just wanted my husband to paint my portrait again.
I'm sorry, too. I felt so guilty pretending that I didn't know.
So, you didn't scout me because of my talent for painting then?
No, that's not true. You're very talented.
Okay. Could you please wait here for a moment? I have something for you. I hurried back to my room. Here's a gift from me to you. I painted it as practice before we started the real painting today.
Am I smiling in this painting?
I thought it was a shame to paint a portrait of you looking sad and mournful. I figured the master would want to see his wife with a bright and beautiful smile on her face. I'm just me. I can't be your husband. I know it's hard for you, but you need to keep moving forward.
I'm sorry, and thank you.
I thought it was time for me to leave the mansion. The next day, I've decided to leave this place because I think you'd all be better off without me here.
I think the reason that the mistress cried yesterday when she saw your painting was because it melted her heart. That was the best confirmation of your talent for painting.
Kaho's father is a world-famous painter, and she paints too, so she knows a thing or two about painting.
I didn't know that.
The portrait of the master and mistress that you were shown yesterday was actually painted by me.
Seriously? You're very good at painting, Kaho. You must have inherited a lot of talent from your father.
That's not entirely true. I like painting, so I make a lot of effort to practice. We should work together sometime, Kento.
I think I need to work harder on my painting.
Yeah.
But first, I need to find a new place to move into and get a new job.
I'll ask my father if he knows of any jobs involving painting.
I'll hold out some hope, but not too much.
Just to be clear, Kaho doesn't just want to take care of you because you look like the mistress's husband. She loves you from the bottom of her heart. I've known her for many years, so I can give your relationship my stamp of approval.
Shall we go out sketching together next weekend?
Sure, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't get all flirty in front of me.
I hope that in spring, when the flowers are blooming and the trees are full, Kaho, everyone at the Sakura Yashiki Mansion, and I will all be living happy lives.
Welcome, Hiroki.
Hello. I'll take one of my usual order, please.
A big bowl of rice with fried chicken, right?
The person who greeted me with a bright smile is Sakura Asahina, the poster girl of Poka Poka Bento. She runs the bento store with her father. Sakura passed on the order to her father in the kitchen and smiled brightly at me again.
You have very dark circles under your eyes, Hiroki. Please take better care of yourself. I'd miss you if I suddenly couldn't see you again.
Oh, thanks. I'm a little sleep deprived at the moment. I'll make sure to take better care of myself. I figured that she just meant she didn't want to lose a regular customer, but it strangely resonated with me.
Here you go. Thanks for everything. I've added a salad for you on the house.
Huh? Are you sure that's okay? I feel bad.
If you don't get enough sleep and eat fried food every day, you'll destroy your body. You need to eat some vegetables.
Thank you so much. I was truly healed by the shopkeeper and his daughter. Oh, I'm so hungry. I should get back to the office and eat. I'm Hiroki Iwasaki, a 26-year-old company employee who works in the accounting department. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a superhero or a billionaire, but nowadays those dreams felt like distant stars. Then, one day... This food doesn't taste very good today. It's kind of bad. Come to think of it, Sakura was less energetic than usual. She was always at the front of the store, but she didn't come out of the kitchen today. I felt like I received my lunch with a sense of discomfort. I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I dropped by the store again after work. Hey, there's nobody here. There are usually loads of customers here at this time of day. But I wonder if Sakura is in the kitchen. Good evening. Are you here, Sakura? I called out to her, but no one came out. So I went into the kitchen. Sakura! I'm calling an ambulance.
Wait, don't call an ambulance.
But
No, don't. I haven't been getting enough sleep. I tripped over as I was walking through the kitchen and fell over. The floor felt so good that I accidentally fell asleep.
what? You fell asleep.
See? I'm okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do you want your usual big bowl of rice with fried chicken then?
I didn't come here today to buy a bento. I just thought something might be wrong with the store, so I came by. What's wrong with your father? Where is he?
Actually,
What? He broke his bones!
he broke both his hands. It'll take time for them to fully heal, so I have to do everything on my own for now. I usually only work serving customers and at times in the kitchen as an assistant. I left all the seasoning of the food to my father. Now I have to work late into the night to prepare the food, and I do my best, but I seem to lack a good sense of cooking.
So that's how you made the fried chicken.
It's difficult to sell bentos when I'm not good at cooking, so it's no wonder customers aren't coming back. I regret not having made an effort to learn my father's skills and sense of taste.
Let's practice together. I'll give you some cooking advice.
Huh? But can you cook?
Don't worry about that. I can make a bento menu without looking at the recipe.
What?
Let me use your kitchen and your ingredients. A few minutes later. Okay, it's ready.
What? Whoa! This is exactly the same as our fried chicken bento.
Try it.
It's delicious. It's as good as my father's. No, it's probably even better. Don't you work in accounting? You have such a deft touch. Like there's no way this is just a hobby for you.
I've been through a lot. I just like cooking.
Please teach me how to cook. I understand that you're probably busy with work, but I want to somehow be able to run this store by myself.
It's not easy to become a good cook. It takes time, and you need to be inquisitive and patient.
But I need to save Poca Poca Bento, please.
If you insist that much. I'm not busy at work right now. Shall we start your training tomorrow after work?
Yeah.
I hadn't held a knife in a while, but I realized that my skills hadn't faded at all. A few weeks passed, and I'd been giving Sakura lessons every night. The trick to deep frying is...
Okay. Ouch! It's hot!
Ah! Put some cold water on it right away! Her hands look very rough. I can see that she practices by herself after I leave. Hey, Sakura, shall we end your training soon?
No, this is just the beginning.
With your current abilities, there's no way the customers won't come back. You've worked hard enough.
It's not enough yet. I'm gonna make a super delicious bento that even surpasses my father's.
Okay. I guess there's no such thing as enough cooking practice. It kinda hurts my ears to hear that. A month later, Sakura took me out to a restaurant. Are you sure you want to invite me here? This is too much of a treat for me.
You saved me when our store was in a critical situation, so I owe you this much. It's only natural. It's thanks to you that our customers came back. Please allow me to thank you for that today. Also, my father ate the lunch I made for him and he praised it.
That's great.
My father made sure that I didn't feel lonely after my mother passed away from illness. He took very good care of me. He was always a cook, so we renovated our house and turned it into a bento store. That's why I couldn't let it collapse. It's my dream to make it even more prosperous and open another branch.
Dream? Well, that's a nice dream. I'm sure you'll make it come true.
I'll do my best so that it doesn't end as just a dream.
I hope that happens. Sakura and I had a nice time at dinner. After we left the restaurant, we walked together for a while.
Isn't it about time you told me a bit about yourself? Who are you?
Just like you have a dream, I once had a dream too.
May I ask what your dream was?
My dream was to become a top-flight chef of French cuisine. So I trained abroad and worked as a sous chef in a first-class hotel.
That must be where you got your professional touch.
But it ended as a dream. I was in the final of the world's most prestigious culinary competition called the Richard d'Or, and I lost to a Frenchman. I was so disappointed by that I couldn't cook anything decent after. The owner of the hotel I was working at kicked me out. I thought at the time that only a tiny amount of people were able to actually make their dreams come true.
That's not true.
Huh? What's wrong with your face?
You didn't fail to realize your dream. You just created an excuse to give up on your dream. Are you sure you want to give up? Why don't you just try again and again?
Reality is harsh. I have to work to make a living, so earning money is the first thing on my mind.
But you had time to teach me, didn't you? Cooking takes time, inquisitiveness, and patience. It's strange that you, who taught me that, would give up on your dream. The person I envisioned you were was not that kind of person. I was out of line. I'm sorry.
You do have a point, though. She suddenly became awkward, thanked me, and left by herself. The next morning, I was on my way to work thinking about the events from the night before. Hard work isn't rewarded, and dreams don't come true. People become adults by giving up a lot of things. That thought hasn't changed. But I wonder why. I can't stop thinking about what Sakura said to me yesterday. She was talking nonsense without knowing about my past. I should just dismiss it all as nonsense. But there's a part of me that can't. I know why. I'm just laying out excuses to give up on my dream like she said I was. The truth is, I haven't really given up on my dream yet. I want to be the person that Sakura thinks I am. Then there's only one thing for me to do. I'm gonna give my dreams one more chance. One night, 3 months later, I stopped by Poka Poka Bento for the first time in a while.
Hiroki, how have you been? I was worried when I didn't see you for so long.
I've been fine.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My hand's finally healed, and I'm gradually getting back to work now. I see you took good care of my daughter. Thank you.
I'm relieved that you're recovering. Anyway, for the first time in a while, I'd like to order the fried chicken bento with a big bowl of rice, please. When her father entered the kitchen, Sakura's expression changed instantly to a sad one.
You stopped coming here because of the terrible things I said that day, didn't you?
That's not true. Rather, I'm grateful to you. You woke me up. I quit my job in the accounting department, and I'm going to France now. I'm gonna once again enter the world's greatest culinary competition, the Richard d'Or.
You've made a big decision. I'll be cheering for you from afar. Do your best.
I will, and I'll come right back here to see you when I return.
I'll be waiting for you.
I made it to the final of the competition, and when I arrived at the venue, I saw that my opponent in the final was the same French chef that I lost to miserably the first time.
Isn't that Japanese guy Hiroki Iwasaki? I heard he retired from cooking, but it looks like he's come back. He must still be a bit of a loser. A man who hasn't been in the kitchen for years is challenging me. I've been the Richard d'Or champion 3 years in a row. Judging by this overwhelming difference in ability, I'm likely gonna win again. And now, the final of the Richard d'Or. Let the cooking begin! Wait a minute. Was he always this happy and lively as he cooked? No, he used to always look exhausted. It looks like he's matured a great deal. I can't let my guard down. I need to focus.
After that, I bought cabbage and tomatoes, and now I need to get chicken.
Long time no see, Hiroki.
Hey there, what you doing here?
I've been looking for you. I heard you won the Richard d'Or. Congratulations. I've been trying to scout you. I want to make you the executive chef at our hotel.
Really? Why now?
Of course! You came back into the cooking world as a top chef. Let's do some good things together now.
I'm honored to hear that from you, but I'm afraid I must decline your offer.
You'd be the executive chef. Your dream of becoming a top-flight chef would come true, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was my dream.
It was.
Yeah, I put an end to that dream when I won the competition. Now I have another dream.
Another dream?
I recently got married, and now I run a bento store called Poka Poka Bento No. 2 with my wife. My dream now is to make our store the best bento store in Japan.
What? The best bento store in Japan? Don't be so naive. Who decides which is the best bento store in Japan in the first place? Is there a competition? How can you throw away winning the Richard Door by going to work in a bento store? I don't get it!
I do think that your proposal is more realistic, but I'm sick of being an adult. I want to be like a kid chasing my dreams. My wife taught me to be that way.
What nonsense! I bet you'll regret rejecting my offer in a year's time.
I don't know about that. That's my bento store over there.
No, wait! Why would there be such a queue for a bento store?
Thankfully, we were reviewed online and introduced as the bento store run by the Richard Door winning chef. Thanks to that, we have more customers than we can handle. I can bring you a bento if you'd like, as a souvenir.
Do you honestly think I'd eat such low-class food?
The hotel owner left angrily, and I later learned that his hotel had earned a bad reputation for its food. That's why he came to scout me. The taste of his food didn't get any better, and his hotel went out of business soon after. My wife is, of course, Sakura. She's serving customers with a bright smile today, too.
Welcome. What would you like to order?
I'd like 1 fried chicken bento and 1 white fish bento with mushroom sauce, please.
Hiroki, here's an order for you to start cooking.
I just had a great experience. The hotel owner who fired me just showed up here trying to recruit me, but I turned him down. I told him that my new dream is to make Poka Poka Bento the best bento store in Japan. With my lovely wife, of course.
Lovely wife, you're making me blush, Hiroki.
It's great fun to pursue my new dream with my beautiful wife. We left the original store to my mother and Sakura's father, who both love to cook. I'm living a much happier life now than when I was a corporate employee.
You're the man, President. You're a perfect man.
No, I just did what I had to. My name is Yuta Sainoji. I'm the student council president at one of the best preparatory schools in Japan. Everyone around me expects me to carry the future of Japan. I've just been praised by my teacher today.
It's also the result of the no dating order that you devised.
Yeah, thanks to it, the scores of all the students in the school are on the rise. Next to me is Yuzo Misuno, the vice president of the school, and she assists me. She's known as a pretty girl in school, but that doesn't matter to me. Just you wait, normies. I'm gonna eliminate every single couple from this school.
Wow, so cool, President.
The no dating order is a system that I set up to make this school a better place. Love is an unnecessary thing for students, since it distracts them from their studies. That's why I've decided to eliminate all couples from the school.
Hey, look, there's an Iron Mask walking around.
I heard the rumor that no one had ever seen him laugh before.
It's kind of noisy, isn't it? By the way, where are you heading to?
I'm gonna find out all the places where couples have been spotted. Let's go!
Yes.
I love you, Yumi-chan.
I love you too, Makun.
Both of you, stop it!
Stop that right now.
Ha! What? The student council president?
Oh no, the Iron Mask!
You guys are in custody.
Arrested on the spot at 1700 hours for attempted kissing.
First, let's check their affiliation. It looks like you're in the same class, right? Let's hear your excuses, just in case. So, what were you doing?
Yumi and I were
I'm suspending you guys for the violation of the no dating order.
Too quick judgment!
If you don't break up right now, you'll be suspended. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'll break up with him.
What? Wait! Yumi-chan!
Then you need to sign here.
Dang it!
We're going to put both of you in different classes starting tomorrow. And from now on, you can't approach her within a 20-meter radius. Bye! We eliminated them without mercy.
Hey, can I hold your hand?
Sure.
Huh?
Hey, you're under arrest for heterosexual contact.
Why are you here, President?
Anyways, I need your signature here.
What have I done to deserve this?
How awful.
Don't look down. Keep your head up. You should use this regret to motivate studying harder. The future's right before our eyes. Young boys, be ambitious.
Such relentlessness is also very likely your way, and it's fantastic.
All right, the next one is the last sight. Let's go.
You know, I really like you, and I've always watched over you from afar.
Oh, Kazuki, you're kinda creepy.
Actually, I've been feeling there's fate between us.
Well, I didn't feel anything at all, though.
So, please be my girlfriend? Please?
I'm afraid to say that I must politely decline your proposal.
Huh? The student council?
Now that you've been dumped, go back to your home, quickly.
Wait! That's your response, not hers! By the way, how did you know where I was? I tried not to let you notice.
Look up there. In the sky above, countless drones of the Student Council, special drones for use against normies, were flying around. To protect the order of the school, the surveillance system had been straightened to ensure that not even a single disgruntled student would escape. I even paid for the drones.
Are you insane? That's too much!
I'm scared. What's wrong with this school? I hate this school.
You'll regret this!
I think she had already dumped him before we got here.
I guess that's enough for today.
It was busy today, wasn't it?
Thanks. You did a great job.
I'm really happy to hear that from you.
We've got 100 couples broken up in total now. However, there must be still a lot of normies hiding in this school. I told myself that there was no time to stop eliminating them, yet to make this school a better place for all students.
It's so cool that you can work so hard for someone else. I'll always do my best by your side.
I'll be counting on you. And Yuzu Misono, the school's vice president, also seemed to re-motivate herself for saving the school.
Dang it! I got dumped because of those guys. I'll get revenge for sure. But what am I supposed to do? Oh, I came up with a good idea.
1 week later.
Oh, Sanoji, thanks to you, our school's reputation is on the rise.
I just did what I needed to do.
The school's morals have improved, and the parents and boards are satisfied with the situation. Please, keep up your excellent work.
Yes, I'll do my best for the future of all the students. After receiving the principal's praise, I went to the student council room to report something. Listen up, everyone. It's been reported that the last couple has broken up, and we've finally succeeded to eliminate all normies from this school. I couldn't have done this alone. Thank you all.
Wow!
We've received appreciation from various quarters. They said that the no dating order has given more time for them to study, and the students' academic performance has improved dramatically.
That's wonderful.
The sports club practiced hard because of the frustration of breaking up with their girlfriends and boyfriends, and the basketball, baseball, and soccer teams won the national championships.
It's all thanks to your effort, President. I'll follow you for the rest of my life.
Please, keep up the excellent work. I was pleased to hear about the results of our work so far, and I was convinced what I had done was not wasted, because it succeeded to bloom the talents of those who had been buried in the shadows of school life.
Hey, open this door! Hey, it's over now! I've brought all the couples you've ever made us break up. Don't let the student council for their oppressive. Repeat the no dating order immediately. Hey, come on, open the door.
Shut up! I won't open the door as long as you behave like that. Since it's useless talking with them, I decided to open the door.
I was dumped because of you guys.
No, it was not your fault you got dumped. It's just because of you.
No, of course not. I want the student council president to apologize to me and repeal the no dating order.
You guys still don't understand what I'm thinking, do you? If you want to drop the no dating order, tell us about its advantages.
Advantages? Well, it's more fun to have a girlfriend every day.
Is that all? There are many other things to enjoy, aren't there? Besides, we're students. Now's the only time in our lives that we can focus on our studies. We can date when we grow up, right?
But if I had a girlfriend, she would motivate me to study.
Don't be spoiled. When you enter society, the race for survival awaits you. If you can't do your best just because you don't have a girlfriend, you're the one who's gonna be a loser.
Dang it! Because of you, I'll get my payback.
What you doing to him? Get your hand off him!
Ouch! Stop! Stop it! All right!
This is the skill of a third dan in judo.
You'll regret this!
Thank you for saving me, Misano-san. But I don't want you to get hurt because of me. Please, don't do anything reckless again.
Yes. I didn't expect you to be worried about me. I will be there for you whenever you need me.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
It's wrong to say that love is unnecessary. Have you ever had the experience falling in love with someone?
No, I haven't. I've been only focusing on my study all my life.
So that's why you don't understand their feeling. Love is a wonderful thing that can change a person. Actually, in junior high school, I was a bad girl and was one of the gang members which called the Dark Side Princess.
What? That famous bad girl group? A neat girl like you?
Before, I couldn't listen to my parents or teachers and couldn't make any effort. But I changed so much because I knew about love. When I found out that the person I fell in love with goes to this high school, I could work hard at my studies, even though I hated studying so much. Can you still say that love is a useless thing? People can change for the sake of those they love. Please reconsider your way of thinking.
But...
Hey, I totally understand what she said, President. To be honest, I only joined the student council because I thought it'd give me an advantage in my higher education. I didn't have the slightest motivation for that. Why, I can do my best in the student council activities. It's because I could stay by your side.
Oh.
I got butterflies when I saw you're seriously thinking and acting for all the students. I naturally felt like I wanted to assist you, even if it was just a little bit.
What does that mean?
Are you kidding me? You're too insensitive. I love you. You're always leading us, and you're the ideal leader. It's so cool, and it's not fair. And you're also a gentleman and calm. I can't stand how much I love you. I'm crazy about you.
What?
I'm sure love is not in vain, because love has changed me so much. Let me hear what you think.
The vice president's going crazy.
Hey, that Iron Mask is blushing. I didn't know he's also human.
I couldn't reply to her right away. I used to think that love was just a distraction from studying. But then I heard a story about a girl who learned to love and quit being a bad girl. And I also knew the feeling of the person I trusted the most. I had no choice but... to admit it. I lost. It seems I'm the wrong one. From now on, I'm repealing the no dating order. I'm so sorry for making you guys go through all of this.
Wow! We did it! We finally did it!
Misano-san? The student council's gonna be busy again. Can you help me?
Of course.
After the no dating order was repealed, these were filled with couples in the preparatory school, perhaps as a reaction to the past. The current number of couples is probably the highest in the school's history, and telling love to someone is becoming an unprecedented trend now. And there was no exception, including the student council members.
Here you are, my love, President.
Ah, it's not really my style.
Do you like my homemade lunch?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Then I'll make it for you every day. I'm your girlfriend, so it's natural, right?
Oh, don't overwork it. She was the first girlfriend I've ever had in my life, and I was so excited every day. I used to be called Iron Mask behind my back, but since I started dating Yuzu, they called me the devil who snatched the most beautiful girl in this school. Huh? I don't see much of a difference. But anyways, the no dating order riots that had the whole school in an uproar came to an end when the student council president and vice student council president became in love.
Hi, I'm Takumi Kiriyama, a senior high school student aiming to get into medical school. I was doing self-study as usual in an empty classroom after school. Can I help you?
Hey, Takumin.
Takumin? I don't think we're that close to be on nickname terms.
I've liked you for a long time, you know. Takumin-kun, I also admire you.
Takun! I want to see you every day, even after graduation. I want to be with you all the time.
According to my memory, these three are supposed to be my classmates. The girl who is overly familiar and calls me Takumin, that's Natsumi Tachibana. She's a typical gal type with an outstanding figure and communication skills. And the one with oddly polite speech is Yukari Wakura, a typical Japanese beauty. I seem to recall people saying behind her back that she was number 1 on the list of girls they'd want as their wife. And the one with twin tails is Mio Kimura. My little sister also has twin tails, so I know this term. She's supposed to be what they call the little sister type. Sure, these girls are popular in school, but why do they want someone like me? They're completely different from me. I wish at least one of them was an all-round talented girl. But to just come here suddenly and try to take my time away forcefully? There's a limit to how much they can push their pace on me. Right now, I don't have time to talk about love or affection. I need to study, but I have to handle the situation somehow. What should I do? Thanks. I appreciate the sentiment.
Then let's.
Let me finish speaking! Why do they always interrupt me?
I want you to date me, Takumin. I'll give you my exclusive rights. I've always wanted to be with you, Takumi-kun. I am prepared to be your wife. Takun, you can do whatever you want with me, Al. I will give you everything. Just always be by my side.
Are they not even considering that they're stealing my time? Thanks for your feelings, but I have absolutely no interest in romance, so I don't want to date anyone. To be honest, I don't have much in common with any of you three, right?
Did my feelings not get through to you at all? Was my presence so faint to you? It's not possible that our existence is faint to you.
I'm really sorry I can't reciprocate your feelings. What's important to me now is getting into the medical department. I don't have the luxury of daydreaming about love. I don't have the time to devote to socializing.
Does that mean you think we are daydreaming about love? Are you saying we aren't thinking about the future and wasting time socializing? Takun, that's mean! This makes us look like fools!
I should move to the library while I can. I did it again. I made them make such hurt faces. My parents tell me I'm too straightforward. Maybe in that situation, instead of saying, I don't have the luxury of daydreaming about love, it would have been better to say, I get so engrossed when I fall in love that I can't concentrate on my studies, so I'm holding back. Not that I've ever been in love or had a romantic experience. Huh? They're not following me. Were they so shocked by what I said that they went home? But can someone like me, who's insensitive to people's feelings, become a doctor who saves lives? They said things like, did my feelings not get through to you at all earlier? I might be slow to pick up on people's feelings, but I have to become a doctor. My beloved grandfather died of a rare disease 5 years ago. Witnessing this made me want to become someone who could save as many lives as possible. 3 years later, I've been accepted into the medical department of my dreams, and I've been spending my days immersed in study.
Takumi, please join us for the mixer!
I'm begging you too! But I'm going to the library.
So you're saying you'll help us?
We owe you one, dear friend. Wait, I didn't say okay.
We're short on people. You just need to be there, please.
It's better to have as many experiences as you can. Our job will involve dealing with people, so think of it as practice in reading others' feelings. Right, Takumi? It's true, I've been all about studying. My social skills might not be average. I reluctantly agreed to go when I couldn't refuse.
Hey, I'm looking good today, right?
Don't worry, you're at least as good as me.
Why am I here? I've hardly ever had a proper conversation with a girl. What should I talk about?
Ah, Takumi, long time no see.
Ah!
Wow, Takumi-kun, it's been a while. Yay! I'm so moved to be able to reunite with Takun.
Takumi, do you know them? They were my classmates in high school.
Listen, Takumi, we are best friends from today on. That's right, we're good friends.
I suddenly have a headache. Can I go home?
No way! I have some painkillers, take these!
Okay. Of all people, why are they my partners for this mixer? Is this some kind of divine punishment? Everyone finished their self-introductions. Seeing the three of them in front of me reminds me of high school. The pressure is intense. So, I want to hear about your relationship with these girls. Are you serious?
I'm really surprised that Takumi, who rejected me saying he's only interested in studying, is at a mixer. I'm also surprised to be reunited with Takumi-kun, who I admired at a social gathering. He used to say he had no interest in romance. I would like to know what changed his mind. I cried for a week when Takun rejected me, but if he didn't want to be in a relationship, I guess it couldn't be helped. You weren't interested in love, were you? You weren't interested in love, are you? You weren't interested in love, were you?
Takumi, did you change your character after becoming a college student?
I can't imagine you, as you are now, leading these three beauties on. I'm surprised. Moreover, it seems like these three still have feelings for Takumi. I'm so jealous.
This is becoming like a reflection meeting for Takumi. Maybe we should leave. Wait, it's a misunderstanding. I only studied when I was in high school. I just hurt them with my too straightforward speech. Then isn't it a good opportunity to apologize?
I think so too.
I'm sorry for that day. I hurt the three of you with my inconsiderate words. It's true that when I was in high school, I only had studying on my mind. Even now, the basics haven't changed. But I came here today because these two invited me, saying it's better to experience various things than just studying.
I forgive you. It was hard to get into medical school, right? Looking back now, it couldn't be helped. But since you're a medical student and you're here at a mixer, that means you started to be interested in love, right? So there's a possibility that you and I could be together, right?
No. Can we just not comment on that, please?
Mio, no cheating.
Exactly.
I won't let you forget about the Heartbreak alliance we formed after being rejected by Takumi-kun. Look, this. Heartbreak Alliance articles. 1. Let's spice up our memories with our crushes. 2. Strive to enhance your charm. 3. Selfish actions are forbidden. 4. Once the heartbreak heals, you can leave the alliance freely.
What? There's something like this?
But if there's really a chance,
if there's really been a change in Takumi-kun's feelings.
We might not be rejected for studying for exams like before. Ooh la la.
I feel a chill. I have a bad feeling about this.
Huh? Where are the other two?
It seems like they went home.
It's no fun if 3 girls swarm around one Takumin. Regardless of the past, it feels nostalgic when the 4 of us are together.
Now Takun is a medical student and we are college students, so let's celebrate the admission 3 years late.
Why not? It's like a reunion, Takumin. You should join us lightly. It's okay if you don't study for one day. You'll be fine. Let's go to Nezumi Land.
That sounds great. Let's do that.
And so, I was made to exchange contact information with the 3 of them, and it was decided that we would go to Nezumi Land next Sunday. On Sunday, the 4 of us played like children. I too was laughing loudly, which was unlike me.
Huh? Where's Mom? Dad?
A lost child. Did you lose your mom and dad? We need to find your mom and dad before it gets dark and hard to search. Why are you crying?
Don't cry. The big sisters here will help you meet your mom and dad soon, so it's okay.
It's okay. Your mom and dad must be looking for you too. I'm sure you'll find them.
That's right. I've got a good idea. Hi!
Does it look like you can see Mom and Dad? Let's take him to have an announcement made on the park's intercom.
I'm the only one who's useless. After a while, the lost child's parents were found quickly by the park's announcement. The child waved at us with a smile when he left. I'm sorry. I was the one who made him cry. I'm really glad you guys were here. Thank you. I think it's because I told him we need to find your mom and dad before it gets dark and hard to search. That's why he cried, because I said something that made him anxious. I've always been like this. I keep hurting people.
Hey, can I tell you a story from the past?
What?
The reason I fell in love with Takumin was when I failed at baking in home economics class. Everyone hesitated to eat it, but Takumin did. Even though it was a bit burnt, you said it was delicious because it was fragrant. It was a bit of a stretch, but it saved me. Then, let me also say something.
Wait, what's this all of a sudden?
In the past, while I was searching for a book in the library, I got into trouble with a male student. I don't know if I rubbed him the wrong way.
I remember seeing such a situation.
At the time, it's annoying to make noise in the library, so please leave, you said, and drove the guy away, Takumi-kun.
I have a story too. I've always liked handicrafts and drawing, but ever since I became a special grade curse item creator, people laughed at me saying I have no sense in creating items. My work was too unique. But at the cultural festivals exhibit, I overheard Takun say, "It's colorful and makes me feel bright just by looking at it." I just happened to hear that, and it made me happy.
I think something like that happened. Wait, what? Give me a break. I'm so nervous, my heart's going to burst.
You're a bit clumsy, though. There's no such thing as a perfect person. Takumi-kun, you're kind and considerate of others.
And someday, I want you to be my boyfriend.
Miu-chan?
So no jumping the gun, right?
Thank you. It helps to hear you say that.
So, does this mean you might consider us as love interests?
I don't know about that.
Hey, we haven't taken a picture, have we? That's right. Let's all take a picture together.
I'll ask a staff member at the park. Cheese!
Hey! It's embarrassing! I'm in a complicated situation, surrounded by 3 potential girlfriends. But they're people who understand me. I might have to choose one of them eventually. But for now, I want to cherish them as friends. Hey, you two! There's no kissing allowed here! Hey, did you hear me? What's going on? You guys were about to kiss, right?
What? Kiss? We were just talking.
Well, it didn't look that way to me. Our school has a rule against kissing. Break that rule and you'll get a ticket. Rack up 3 and you're breaking up. You can't just hit me with a ticket like I've run a red light. You're abusing your power as student council president. We should be free to date whoever we want, whenever we want. It's not right to ban it. I don't have a choice. This is a new school rule. Any students who don't follow the dating ban and end up with 3 tickets will be forced to break up. Flirting can lower your grades and the school's average, so bear with it. Sorry, but this is your 3rd ticket. I need you both to sign this form.
This isn't fair.
They reluctantly signed and left the courtyard. A month ago.
Our school has a stellar reputation, but our overall school performance has been declining lately. The number of our students getting into college is also decreasing. After some serious discussions with the faculty, we've agreed that we have to discourage romantic relationships among students that get in the way of their studies. As the student council president, I need your backing on this.
Discourage any romantic relationships? I'm Takuma Hasegawa, a high school junior. I had doubts, but I had to follow the principal's plan. One day after school.
Hey, Takuma! Can I talk to you for a bit?
What's up? My classmate Yui Sasaki approached me looking serious. She's a pretty, cheerful, popular girl known for her strong sense of justice.
She's my friend, Ayana Shimizu. A sophomore?
A sophomore, huh?
You broke her heart, Takuma.
Huh? Why is she crying?
Because of you. You gave her a ticket just for sitting and chatting with her boyfriend during lunch break. She told me you warned them about flirting because it could lower the school's average.
I just explained the principal's new rule. The school's policy has changed. That's just how it is.
We weren't even flirting. We were just talking. But you got it wrong and thought we were about to kiss. See? Ayana was just having a lunch break with her boyfriend. That's pretty normal when you're in a relationship, don't you think?
Well, you're not supposed to be in a relationship to begin with. You got 3 tickets, so you had to sign the form. Rules are rules. Just deal with it, Ayana. Ayana shrugged her shoulders and left the classroom.
You're the worst, Takuma. You've never been in love before, have you? That figures. You seem like a hard-headed, unpopular dude.
What the? That hit hard!
You're using this no dating rule because you can't get a date. Sure, this new rule works fine for study-holics like you. But for the rest of us, dating is the best part of high school life.
Ouch! Another hit! I can't take it anymore! I know that dating is the best part of high school life, but the principal banned it because our grades are suffering. I'm just following orders as the student council president.
So, you disagree with the new rule?
Yeah, that's right!
Takuma, can we talk somewhere private? Let's go behind the building. I'm not comfortable talking here.
But behind the building? What's something she can't talk about here? Is she gonna beat me up over some grudge against me?
I'm heading there now. Be quick.
Okay. I bet a bunch of girls with grudges are waiting for me. To girls who've made love their life's mission, I must look like the enemy. But as the student body president, I can't back down. But it wasn't like I imagined. Huh? Yui, is it just you?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No. What did you want to talk about?
I don't think the dating ban will improve our grades. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to try and control relationships at school. If 2 people are in love, they'll find time to be together outside of school, right?
I'm with you. I believe we should be free to fall in love, as long as it doesn't get out of hand. Suppressing feelings for someone isn't natural. That's why I don't think it's right to ban dating. If the school's overall performance is going down, they should focus on improving their teaching methods, like giving us better academic guidance.
I agree. Takuma, didn't you start high school hoping to get a girlfriend or 2?
Yeah, I do want to explore the unknown world that I've only seen in anime, manga, and young adult novels. Whoa, did I just say that out loud? Anyway, Yui, you're popular, so I don't think you can relate to my feelings. I bet dating is way more fun than solving quadratic equations.
Quadratic equations? Seriously, comparing that to dating is just bizarre. Well, unlike you, I've dated before, so I know how fun it can be.
I figured. You're pretty popular, Yui. I'm sure my first relationship will have its ups and downs, but I'm sure my high school life would be better if I had someone to grow with.
Exactly. Relationships are meant to make our lives better. Hey, Takuma, don't you think we need to change this situation? Don't you think we have to do something?
As the student council president, it's tough for me.
Huh? Are you just a lapdog for the principal? The school council president is supposed to represent all the students. How can you be so timid? I may not be a part of the student council, but I can't stand living my high school life with doubts. That's why I stand up.
Wow, Yui, you're so brave. I'd love to have you on the student council. The other council members are so traditional. They don't even question what's going on.
Then, from today, I can be your secret student council vice president.
Hey, you're too close.
Why are you blushing? Did you like that?
I'm not blushing.
Anyways, we should get going. Do you want to walk home together, Mr. Student Council President?
Walk home together?
Don't overreact to everything I say. We're just gonna talk about what we can do about this no dating rule.
Well, what can I say? I've never walked home with a girl before. Yui, you don't just ignore things when something doesn't sit right with you. I need to learn that from you. Well, let's go.
The principal must have dated when he was younger, right?
I'm sure he did. It's not like he popped out as a baby principal. What's so funny?
I just pictured the principal in baby clothes and couldn't stop laughing.
You sure know how to keep things light. But I'm sure the principal realizes that love makes our lives better. On the flip side, he probably thinks we can focus on our studies if we aren't preoccupied with love and relationships. I can see how we felt obligated to maintain our prestigious reputation as the principal and took such a harsh stance.
Do you think he'll understand if we talk to him?
I'm not sure about that. I don't think he'll change his mind about what he's already decided.
Hey, I have an idea. Do you want to hear it?
What? What? That's too much!
But I think we need to go this far to change the situation. I'll handle it.
Really? But are you sure?
Yes, we gotta do it. It's Friday, so we have until Sunday to prepare. Then, we'll do it on Monday.
On Monday morning, it happened.
Takuma, we have a situation. None of the girls showed up.
What? Act surprised.
No girls showed up, so the teachers called them. Apparently, they say there's no point in coming to school as long as the dating ban stands. They feel suffocated with all the studying, and the environment negatively affects their grades. It's a mass boycott!
Does this mean the school is closed today?
What? Why are you so calm? Shouldn't you do something about this as the student council president?
Well, at this point, I don't think there's much we can do. The only solution is to lift the dating ban.
What? Who is it at a time like this? Come in.
I'm Yui Sasaki, a junior. All the girls refuse to come to school until you lift the dating ban.
Are you the one leading the boycott?
Yes, I am. I believe it's natural to fall in love, and it's not right to suppress these feelings. So I don't think it's your place to ban dating. I believe love makes our lives better, as long as we all behave responsibly. If our grades are suffering, the school should reevaluate its academic guidance, not restrict our personal lives.
I see. I'll need to think about it.
The principal didn't make a decision right away.
I said what I had to say.
You're great, Yui. You're so straightforward. I did tell the principal that the only solution is to lift the dating ban, but...
We've taken the first step forward. We can do this, Takuma.
Huh?
What? Give me your hand. We're in this together and still have a fight to win. Let's do this.
Let's do this! I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Yui. You're not even on the student council.
Don't apologize. I want to do this. You know, the girls from the student council didn't show up either. They're 17-year-old girls before they're council members. I'm sure they can't accept the dating ban. I won't be coming to school until the ban is lifted, so I'll leave the rest to you, Takuma. Text me if there's any update.
Oh, right. We exchanged numbers, right?
Yeah, we did. Well, I'm heading home.
I'll do my best until the dating ban is lifted.
I'm counting on you. There's no going back now.
The lingering warmth from Yui's hand left me with a sense of comfort. The next day, the girls didn't show up. Man, I'm having a good hair day, and there's nobody I can show it off to. The air feels so heavy and stale with just guys around. I guess I didn't realize how much life the girls brought to the school. Oh, I miss Ayana. I wonder what she's doing right now. She gives me energy. I feel more motivated when I study with her. Lucky you! You have someone special to think about. Do you think my grades would improve if I had someone special? 100%. Your grades would get better and your days would be brighter. Hey, what did you do with Ayana the other day? We were having a great time, and I was about to kiss her, but then we got caught. Dude, I didn't mean that. I meant, what did you do on your date? Where did you go? Oh, that? Sorry, I showed off a bit. The energy here is so different without the girls. Is it just me, or do the guys seem down? I wonder what the principal will decide. On the third morning, the principal called me to his office.
After discussing it with the faculty, we've decided to implement ability-based grouping for course subjects to enhance the overall school performance. We realize that the dating ban may have reflected a certain negligence on our part, and I intend to formally apologize to all students at a later date. Therefore, I'll be revoking the dating ban.
Thank you.
We've already informed the girls, so they should be returning to school soon.
Thank you. A few minutes later, the school announced that the dating ban had been lifted. The school erupted in cheers from the guys. We did it! I wanted to share this victory with Yui right away. And I kept looking out the window, hoping to see Yui walking to school. She's here! I was just about to rush out to meet her, but then I caught myself. If I ran out now, I'd be so thrilled that I might even hug her or something. But it was Yui who did most of the work, and I didn't do much. As the student council president, I feel useless.
Hey, they lifted the dating ban. We did it, Takuma!
Yeah, congrats!
What's wrong? You seem down.
Now that I think about it, we won because of you, Yui. I'm the student council president, and I didn't do anything. I feel worthless.
What are you talking about? You're such a perfectionist. I couldn't have done this alone. We did this together, Takuma.
Do you think so?
You always try to handle everything on your own, and that's not good. You could have discussed the dating ban with the student council if you believed it was wrong, and I'm sure they would have helped you with it.
I see. I guess I shouldn't have tried to handle it alone.
Well, if it hadn't been for this ban, we might not have talked this much, don't you think? Hey, are you free after school today? Let's celebrate together.
Oh, sure.
You don't want to?
No, it's not that. I just didn't think you'd ask.
You're such a shy guy, Takuma.
After school.
First of all, congratulations on the end of the dating ban.
Yeah, I'm so relieved. I'm impressed by the way you took action.
Thanks. Oh, do you remember Ayana? My friend who was forced to break up because of the dating ban? She just texted me that she got back together with her boyfriend. They seem to be more in love than before. I'm so happy for her.
That's great! What about you, Yui? Do you have someone special like that?
Oh, he's sitting right here.
Huh? Why did you suddenly move to sit next to me?
There's no dating ban anymore. You may be the student council president, but you seem like you could use some support. I'll be right by your side from now on. I'm gonna show you that dating can be more fun than solving quadratic equations, and we can grow together. I hope you'll fall for me.
I have. I've fallen for you, Yui. Now it's my turn to show that love doesn't just make our lives better, but it also inspires us to do better in school.